Hey guys, what's up? Okay, I swear to God, it's every episode we have some technical difficulties. I don't know.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't have any technical difficulties.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's crazy.
What's
Welcome,
up, everybody?
Yeah, Josh here, Josh Spencer, Carlos,
Taro.
and trying to figure out if it's even posting in places. I see some people. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, now people are joining. Hey, what's up? What's happening, people? Oh man.
Episode number 5.
Episode number 5
Yes,
of
sir.
Whiskey and Winning, and we got a really, really good show for you tonight. Hey, guess what? We have our mic working
Yes.
again, and hopefully, can you guys hear us okay? You gotta yell like that way. If you're gonna, yeah.
It's all right.
You can yell at the camera too if you want, but
Yeah.
probably be better.
Okay,
to
what if
yell
I go
on
like this, like a side yell?
I don't know. Just don't. Yeah, that works.
No
See,
burping, okay?
yeah, just don't. No, listen. Your wife just fed us freaking onions and
Cilantro, with
cilantro,
some
some
bomb
hot sauce,
Yeah.
quesadillas. What was it?
We would call it salsa, bro. Not hot sauce. There's a big difference.
Oh, all right, fair enough. I don't know.
All right, cool. As long as we don't have some bad burpees going on, we're
No,
cool.
well, it's been like 2 episodes in a row where we've had really, really stinky burps. Veronica said you guys need to prep an hour before the show next time. I swear to God, I mean, we came 30 minutes before the show,
Yeah.
and I figured that was more
And
than
I'm
enough
not going to
time.
blame it on we got started early.
No, well, we can't.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it tonight just because I'm actually a guest speaker on a team call tonight, so I couldn't get too trash.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be drunk. Unfortunately for Mick and Melissa, sorry guys, but you know what? It is what it is. It's their team call tonight.
Sorry,
It'll
Mick.
still be good. Look, hey, white's on it. Corn-fed white boy. Yeah, that's definitely me. So, first of all, well, welcome to Whiskey and Winning, episode number 5. And listen, guys, tell me where you're from. I know we got people from all over the country that tune in for the show, which is fantastic. And it's crazy because a lot of people, and I've been telling you this, a lot of people have been sending me free alcohol.
I saw that,
And
bro.
and listen, man, I'm never gonna complain, but I will say thank you, Kay, for the rum. I actually thought it was tequila at first.
Yeah.
What was it called? Santa Teresa
Santa Teresa
From-
Ron.
Ron, which is rum,
Which is
in
rum.
Spanish, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's from the Dominican Republic, from what I read about it. So
No,
I thought it was from the
No.
Dominican.
I think it's Venezuelan. Yeah, I think it was from Venezuela. I don't know. It was from somewhere down there. But we will try it.
Somewhere in the Caribbean, right? I don't
Yeah,
know, but
I don't know.
Melinda asked why your cup is empty. Matt, what's up, man? Matt Mitro's on.
Because I
We got
finished
Storm.
mine.
What are we sipping on? What is this? What did you say? So we started off with some rum.
That was just like, we started off with rum at the house.
Florida
our
Cognac.
famous little mixture
yeah,
we do.
just a mixed drink. It was
Little
Florida
blended.
Cognac with Zevia
Zevia
cream
and
soda
sparkling
Zevia.
water, yes.
and sparkling water. Yep. And it was good. Well, I
Very
just had
good.
Zevia. You like your sparkling water.
Yes, sir.
I don't like any sparkling water in mine, but
okay.
it don't even matter. But what was the thing called that we had?
It was, well, let me just go get it.
I can't even see it. Carlos is gonna go get it for you guys. It's good.
Real good.
Brandon from Georgia, living in Houston. What's up, Brandon? Glad you can make it, man. Brian, cheers, brother.
So it's some Bradshaw.
Chris from Albany. Bradshaw. Yeah, I don't know. We've never had this on the show.
We have not.
And I think somebody else sent me this whiskey.
I think they did. Some bourbon. Yep.
It is good. It's really good. I like it.
Super smooth, but we will give you a review the next time. That was just our little beginner.
Yeah,
But tonight is Jack Night, everybody. And
Yeah.
we've got 2 really good Jacks for you tonight. Mm-hmm.
So it's our best friend, Jack Daniels. He's on the show, and it's not some normal Jack Daniels, because if it was normal, regular Jack Daniels, we'd be mixing it with something.
Yeah, I
something
wouldn't
that-
be drinking it. I'm not a
You
regular
don't
Jack.
like regular Jack?
Remember I told you I had that horrible story with Jack.
Okay.
I'm cool with Evan, but Jack...
Mick asked if it's okay to get naked. I mean, you do what you want to do, man. I
Yes,
don't-
sir.
yeah.
We don't judge here. Do your thing.
I'm not gonna get naked.
Hell
I
no,
can
you
tell
better not get naked.
I don't know. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying.
I'm reiterating it better not be happening because I'm out.
that'd be a little weird.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. It's still blurry again. I don't even know. I
so
swear to
Kay
God.
said Venezuelan. Yeah, see, I told you it was
Oh,
from
you were right,
Venezuela.
Venezuelan.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So Steelers whiskey. Oh, Mick said he was asking for Matt Mitro.
Matt.
Matt Mitro is a buddy of ours. He
Oh,
was
okay.
asking if he is gonna get naked.
Oh.
I don't know if Mick's gonna get naked for Matt or it's the other way around, or maybe
Hey,
they're
man.
both doing it together. I don't
Maybe.
know. But
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Hey,
But
no judging here.
yeah.
Right?
Anyways, so our friend Jack Daniels is gonna be visiting us tonight, and we're excited for Jack because these are two whiskeys that I've always loved, and I don't know if you guys are rye fans. I've always been a rye whiskey fan. This one's really good, and we'll talk about it a little
Very
bit.
good.
But we also have the other
This
guy
is the
here,
one.
and this is the one. This is the really good one.
Yeah, that's the Jack that I like.
So this is the Jack Daniels Sinatra, and we will talk about that here in a minute. This one's awesome. I mean, freaking awesome. Have you ever had that though?
Yes, sir.
You have.
I have.
So
We've actually had it.
We have had it.
We've actually finished a bottle of this already.
I'm kind of curious how it's going to be
comparable
because we've never ever compared them.
We've either started with that, finished with that, or started with this and finished with
So
this.
this is actually probably a $200 bottle of.
It's about buck 60, buck 70.
Okay, so
Yeah.
close to $200.
Yep.
This is probably about 70
60 to 70.
Okay.
Big price difference.
Yeah, there's a big price difference for sure, but they're so good. So what are you guys sipping on? Hopefully you're joining
Yeah.
us in drinking tonight. Guys, listen, I mean, shit's crazy right now. We all know that. We're all stuck at home, and we just found out that we're going to be stuck at home for another 30 days, which, it's going to turn into another 60 days, which sucks.
Perhaps another 90 days.
Man, who the hell knows anymore? I mean, we all love to travel. I love to travel at least. I love to go all over the place. And right now, being stuck at home, I'm going a little stir crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. I just want to go out. I want to do something. I want to be on a beach. I want to hang out with my buddies. I just want to freaking go anywhere but here. And I think that's the extrovert in me coming out. I'm just an extrovert. I love to have a good time. I love to party. See, my wife on the other hand, she's more of an introvert, but I think she likes to go out too.
Yeah.
She's even getting to the point where like, okay,
Enough is enough.
enough is enough. But who knows? I mean, who knows how much longer we're going to be here, which sucks. So what are you guys drinking tonight? Let us know, and we'll give you a shout out. Kay said Sinatra's my dog. Brandon said he's drinking some TX whiskey. I have some TX whiskey.
We do have some Texas.
I'm not a huge fan.
I have not found one that I could say I really like that
It's
one.
okay.
So,
yeah. I mean, compared to this stuff that we've had on the show so far, not really. However, I will say that's a lot better than the freaking peanut butter whiskey.
Anything's better than the peanut butter whiskey.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, a couple episodes ago, we talked about the Screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Yes.
We had so many people recommend that for us.
You gotta
try it. You gotta have it on the
It's
show.
so awesome.
Wow. Okay. That
Yeah.
was awful, man. That stuff is. I don't even know. They have to literally just put whiskey mixed with peanut butter and sugar. It just tastes like sugar.
It does taste like sugar.
I don't know.
You get the peanut butter at the very end, but
Right.
But damn,
Yeah.
no, that is not a sipper, everybody. That is a shooter.
No.
And after you're very, very drunk.
So Kay said that she's having margaritas tonight, and listen,
Hey.
margaritas. I love margaritas. I'm not gonna lie, and you do too. You make a mean margarita.
I do, sir. I do. I get down with some tequila. So.
What's that one drink that you make
Oh,
in the summertime? The huge.
So people call it
It's like
palomas. Some people I call it tequort just because I don't like following everybody's path. So tequila, Don Julio, by choice. We do squirt, ice, salt, and a bunch of lime in it, and it is so refreshing. And we do it in actual clay cup, and it's actually really good. So maybe for our tequila show, we'll bring one on here. So, but yeah, tequorts, palomas,
We got to do a tequila show for sure.
we definitely have to do.
When we did a rum show last week, if you guys didn't tune in last week, we had a really good show on rum, and we got really drunk. And the week before, we got really drunk too. And unfortunately, I got so drunk, I did not sleep. I mean, I was sleeping like shit because of you, and I'm blaming it all on you.
Blame me, man, it's all good.
Every time that we have a show, I can't even sleep. I wake up at 3 a.m. just totally wide awake with a dry mouth and an awful headache.
Sounds like a hell of a time to me.
Jeez, man, I don't know. It's, I mean, it's fun. It's fun while it happens, but And I told you earlier, I'm very proud of myself right now. I'm very proud because I have not drank in 4 days. Seriously.
I'm proud because I went 3 days.
You went 3 days. Well, you drank yesterday.
I did. I even posted it. I'm not ashamed.
You did. You posted it. That's okay.
Yeah,
And,
you know.
I mean, I think being at home, there's a lot of people that there's really no other option but to drink. And
Yeah.
I will say this too. Homeschooling kids. I mean,
Bless those teachers, man.
Oh my God!
Really?
You teachers, if any of you guys are teachers on
Yes.
this show, I give you all the freaking credit in the world
Yes.
because,
Yeah.
I mean, my youngest daughter, freaking Elena, this girl. I mean, she just doesn't pay attention. It's like
It's like Birdie.
We were teaching her the other day, or Melinda was teaching her the other day, and she gets done with like a 10-minute video or something, and Elena's sitting there watching the birds flying around outside. She's just sitting there, and then Melinda's like, "Hey, what do you think?" And she's like, "What do you think about what?" Like, "Oh, I don't even know," but it keeps happening. I don't know, man, but you teachers, I don't know how you teachers keep these kids
In line.
just paying attention.
Yep.
Especially a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you, as a 6-year-old, I know, and here's a story about me as a 6-year-old. I started playing, I guess 5-year-old. I started playing baseball at 5. And the first story that my parents ever share about me and baseball is that my first game, I was in the outfield. I was like center field or something. I was in the outfield. I sat on the ground, and because I was so bored, because as a 5-year-old, the ball's not getting hit to you.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
I was picking dandelions. I was sitting in the grass picking dandelions, and Melinda's like, "Well, I don't know where she gets that." Well, I know where she freaking gets that. She got that shit from me. That girl, I mean, oh man, she's just distracted. She's a very smart girl, very smart, but. Man, I don't know how the teacher keeps her occupied. I don't know. It's crazy.
It's not even just one. It's multiple.
Right. I mean, we have 2 of them, and oh man, it's rough.
All right.
But
So
anyways.
we got some people tuning in. And
Yeah, I got a lot of
telling
people.
us.
Everybody that's joining. Hey, welcome. Whiskey and Winning, episode number 5.
Damien, St. Lucia rum you had last week.
What did we have last week? What was
We
it?
did have the St. Lucia
What was it?
rum.
The Chairman's Reserve? Is that what we had?
We had
Yeah.
Right there.
Right?
The 20th anniversary blend. That's what we had.
No, that wasn't the Chairman's Reserve.
No, we had the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, but that was not the St. Lucian. That's actually the New Orleans rum.
Yeah.
What was the other rum that we had? Oh, we
Mount
had
Gay,
the Mount Gay.
remember? Yeah.
Oh, so I think he's talking about. I think in the group. By the way, we have a Whiskey and Winning group. If you guys didn't know that, it's a very private group, and I don't know. I just a lot more perks being a part of it. But anyways, I think in that group is where I shared the Chairman's Reserve from St. Lucia.
Maybe.
If I remember, I think I was drinking it one day. But anyways, I think that's what Damien's talking about. So, dude, we had. I don't know if you guys had the. I don't know if a lot of you. Well, some of you guys. I see that some of you guys on here were on that call. But we had our very first happy hour the other night.
Yes, I missed it.
You missed it.
I was at work. Sorry,
It was
fellas.
at work. But we had our very first happy hour, the Whiskey and Winning happy hour the other night, and it was fantastic. We had hell
It
of a
should
time,
be
dude.
called a Happy 5 Hour.
Dude, it was 5 hours long, man. 5 hours. We were sitting there drinking, and so all of my Rat Pack buddies got on. Some of them hopped on a little late, and we just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. And Mikey this morning, he texted me the next morning. He's like, "Dude, I am so hungover right now." He's like, "I hate you." He's like, "I hate you too because I'm just as hungover as you are." It was awful. We drank whiskey on the rocks all night long, and it was brutal. All right, so Mick said that Tanner's soccer games he would chase butterflies. I can see that. Sorry, Tanner, if you're on, but I can definitely see that. But yeah, I sat there and picked dandelions the whole time. Okay, so let's get to some of these drinks. I actually want to
man,
get to.
because I'm running dry over
Yeah,
here.
no, I am dry. I mean, I've been dry for a little bit.
So here we are.
The first whiskey that we're gonna have tonight is the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel
You're
Rye.
the poor, man. You're the poor.
I am. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So this is the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye. All right, and I don't know about you, man, but I am a huge rye whiskey fan.
I told you, my favorite rye is Angel's Envy.
Okay, so that's what we're drinking.
Yep.
If you guys have not had this,
You need
it's
to try
absolutely
it.
fantastic. It seriously
is
is
totally
really good.
worth it.
Okay, so let's talk about smell real quick.
Yep.
And by the way, here's our cool whiskey and winning glasses.
Yes. Cheers, everybody. You okay there, buddy?
I burped.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. You know, ryes are so much more different than the bourbon.
That's so smooth.
Yeah, super smooth, guys.
Why are we so damn freaking? Look how blurry our.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're always experiencing technical difficulties, but it wouldn't be a good show if it wasn't like that. So
I just don't understand. I don't understand
I don't
why
know.
it's
We
not
were
focused on
good.
us.
I don't know.
It's annoying. Sorry guys, I'm so blurry, but Carlos is not as blurry as me.
Yeah, I do look kind of blurry, but hey.
Not as bad. I don't even know. I don't know why you're blurry. Well, I don't know why we're both blurry. But anyways, yeah, we know.
We barely got started, and now
We know we're blurry. I'm not sure why this
Yeah.
is not focusing on us. Focus on us.
right here.
Stupid cameras, and we've never. I don't know, man. I really think we're kind of jinxed with it when it comes to this because every time that we do a show,
Something happened.
something happens.
Yeah.
This was not working last week.
It's the anti
Facebook was not working the week before.
Yeah.
I don't even know, but now
I
we're
think
blurry.
the only one that we had problem free was episode 1.
I'm pulling us closer.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Let's see if this helps. Cause
Yeah.
hello, hello.
Tell us out there, guys. Are we
Yeah.
looking any better?
Is it better?
Let me see.
No.
Nope. We are not, man.
What is it focusing on? I just don't understand what this thing is focusing on. For God's sake, there's 2 people in front of it.
Yeah.
You would think that it's smart enough to see where
What
each
if
of
we
us
go
are.
to that one? Let's try that one.
You want to do this one?
Yeah, and we'll
All
just
right,
turn it
screw
over.
All right. Well, we're. all
We
right.
improvise around here.
I don't know. This is so stupid.
See, because look how good it looks
Yeah.
there.
Oh, hey.
See, look at that. Ah, that's it.
So stupid.
Yeah. There we go. And we can still see comments.
There.
Oh, cool. All right. We got it.
Good enough. I mean, we're really close to each other. We're definitely not the 6 feet rule here.
Hell no. Ain't no 6-foot rule going around here.
Brandon said maybe it's a whiskey. I don't know. Maybe you guys are just drinking some. And here's the thing: we got to focus on this one, not that
Oh,
one.
yeah. Here I am over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you can't-
Okay.
I don't know.
wanna look at
Maybe
that
it is everybody's drinking with us, so maybe they're drunk enough to where it's almost like that.
Maybe we look straight on the thing, you know?
That sounded awful.
Huh?
Maybe
Hey,
we look
weren't-
straight.
Yeah, that's
I just, you know
And
what?
we were
Let's-
just talking about the guys that were
Let-
getting naked, right?
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
are. Yeah,
gosh.
you know what? We're gonna move on.
started- yeah, move on,
We're gonna
please.
move on from that.
Yeah.
It's enough of that. So let's talk about the Jack Daniel's single barrel. What do you think
Rye.
about it? The rye, and that's a big difference because there is a
Yes.
Jack Daniel's single barrel. There is a Jack Daniel's single barrel rye.
Yeah.
This one's so smooth, super
But
smooth.
you know where I get with rice are very dry. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
To me, at least.
Sometimes it just kind of depends on the rye that you're drinking. For me, this one is not that dry.
But I just feel like it's drier than like a regular whiskey. I don't know if that makes any sense. Kind of like when you're drinking wines and some of them are drier than others. But it's super flavorful. Very distinct flavor versus regular whiskey. But I like rice. Like I said before, Angel's Envy is my favorite rye that I've ever
Yeah,
had.
this is a really good one.
Very good.
I'm not quite sure how to describe it
The
to
smell?
someone who's never had this though.
It is kind of difficult to describe. Whiskey's so much easier to describe, right? Because
is,
this
but-
has no floral, no sweet.
Maybe caramel a little bit.
That's the only thing I get out of it. It's
Yeah, me
just a
too.
little caramel.
A little bit of caramel, but
But that's it. Nope.
oaky. Okay, so you know what it smells?
That's-
Yeah. So if you guys don't, I keep looking at the damn
Yeah, I know,
camera.
me
So
too.
if you guys,
Hold on, let me do something.
yeah, just get that thing out of the way.
There you go. Look.
All right. So if you
All
guys
right,
don't
we're better
know,
now.
I'm here in my man cave. So this is my man cave I built, and in the bathrooms, the sinks are whiskey barrels,
Yes.
and you knew that. So
Yeah.
The sinks. Hold on, I gotta get out. Okay, there we go.
All
The
right.
sinks are whiskey barrels, and I bought them off of some person on Facebook that was selling whiskey barrels. And by the way, if you ever want to build a whiskey barrel sink, it's not as difficult as you think. If you go online and you try to purchase them, it's probably anywhere from $900 to $1,200. But if you want to build one and make one yourself, it's way cheaper, man. I bought 2 whiskey barrels for $300, so $150 a piece. And then all I did was I literally went online and I just searched for how to make a whiskey barrel sink. That's it. So just how to make a whiskey barrel sink, and you just have to cut out the top. And I'm so tired of getting text messages here. Good Lord. How do I end this thing? Hide. Get out of here.
All right.
Quit.
There you go.
Jeez, man. So, no, and of course now Facebook's dinging, but it's always
Something
something.
everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all right.
Freaking notifications.
Whiskey kills the germs. Get as close as you want. Not too close, Lawrence.
That is true. So,
I think this is good enough.
Peter, what's up, man? Peter Borla. I actually used to ski with this guy, and he's decided not to join us for the last couple of years.
Oh, all right.
Peter, man, we can't wait to have you back. Hopefully, we can freaking get back to a ski season next year. But anyways, going back to the whiskey barrels, and all you got to do is just buy a sink, just buy the actual, right, the sink, and then the spigot, and do the plumbing. It probably cost me, seriously, to make one sink probably cost me $350, and they're selling them for $900, and it's really not that bad. But where I was going with that is that when I cut open the whiskey barrels, this is what it smelled like.
Yeah, very oaky.
Exactly like this. Very oaky, and it might have even been Jack Daniel's oak barrels. I don't know. But anyways. So yes, this is a very, very good whiskey. I'm a huge fan of it. What did everybody else say?
Let's see.
Kay said rye is more natural sweet taste.
I agree, Kay.
Yeah, it's definitely more
Yes.
sweet.
But like you mentioned, natural. Like not usually when you taste other whiskeys, there's like we've talked about, you know, the floral or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So, all right.
It's good. It's really good.
Very good.
Mick said, damn it, Peter, come skiing. Yeah, and I think I talked about this on the first episode. I'm a huge snowboarder. I mean, I love snowboarding. And this season, we wanted to get out and do 8 freaking trips, and we just couldn't because...
And it just went womp.
Yeah, well, I mean, between Mick and I getting injured and then this virus
you
coming
did get
along.
injured on the last one, yeah.
Yeah, I ran into a damn tree. And Mick...
You shouldn't do that, bro.
I-
You ain't going to win against a tree.
Trust me, man. I know. I did not want to run into a tree, but I ran into a tree, and then Mick, he threw out his back or doing something when he was dirt bike riding, and Mick has a dirt bike track in his yard.
I saw the videos.
Yeah, no,
that is like so freaking cool.
No, it's so cool, and he
Props
actually
to Mick with that one. That is
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Well, he just bought I don't know if he bought it. I think he rented a Bobcat, but he rented a Bobcat and just redid the whole damn thing because he's bored as shit. And there's, dude, it's obvious. Yeah. So, anyways, this is good. I love it. I want to talk about this one.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Any Frank Sinatra fans out there?
I know we have some Sinatra fans. I mean, who's not a fan of Sinatra? So, I got a really good story about this.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a really good story. Mick knows where I'm going with this, okay? So, the Jack Daniels, he knows. Mick knows what I'm talking about. He's going to get so sour here in a second. Dude, he's going to get so sour. He knows where I'm going with this. So, this is Jack Daniel's Sinatra. Yes, he knows. Okay, so the Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. Okay, so let me share a story about this the Sinatra Select. Okay, it's just so damn big.
That's what she said.
I set you up for
You
that.
set me up, right?
Yeah.
Man, look at you.
So we were in Vegas and we were doing a Rat Pack trip, and we went to, where did we go? We went. I can't remember the name of the resort, but we went into one of the resorts and they had a Sinatra Italian, like a super fine Italian place, right? And you have us 4 walking in, and we are the most loud, obnoxious people in the entire world. We're talking about me, Mick, Joel and Mikey. Right? So when we get together, it doesn't matter where we are, whether it's a 5-star place or a bar, we are the loudest people in the entire
Mikey
place.
don't need much though.
No, Mikey does not need much.
No.
So, anyways, we went to the bar and Mick's like, oh, hey man, he's like, oh, I burped again.
All right.
Sorry.
That's
He's
all
like, hey, I'll get this round. And we're like, okay. So Mike, Joel, and I we get Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select on the rocks. It was like $60 for a drink. It was like $60 for a drink. So Mick, for
Mick, you
4
could have
drinks,
bought the whole bottle.
right? For 4 drinks, he ended up with a $186 bill. You know what though? Mick can't bitch because I had a $800 bill when we were in Four Seasons in Jackson Hole. All right, but Alan said, first time catching you live. Alan, what's up, man? Hey, glad you can make it. He said, do you tell your audience exactly what booze you'll be drinking days before you do your show? That way they can kind of join in with you. Man, we don't. So it's kind of a surprise when
we do it.
Yeah, so it's just kind of a last minute thing. Whatever we decide that we're going to drink that day is going to be it. However, it's the TV producer in him, he said. But what we do is we just encourage people to come and drink with us if
they are 21 and over.
you are legal age.
Yes.
Could be from all over the world.
Yeah.
Listen,
So technically,
some
we should just
places
say
legal age.
All right.
Canada's
Yeah.
18, but
And don't drink and drive
Yeah.
because you might spill it.
well, nobody's driving right now. Everybody's drinking at home and getting drunk. The only place I gotta go is the next room. That's basically it, right?
Literally.
So,
We're a few houses down.
no, I mean, that's something we could think about if we want to talk about what we're drinking before the show.
You
But-
know what would be interesting?
What's that?
Maybe for the tequila one we should.
Okay, we'll let everybody know, and then they can go out and drink the same
And
tequila
we'll just
with us.
line up. I think that day we should do just a straight lineup of tequilas.
All right, fair enough. That's good. I mean,
Just make sure you don't have a team meeting.
call
Yeah.
after-
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna get thrashed.
No, I know. This is her team call tonight.
Okay.
And this is the only night that she could do.
Yeah. No,
that they
hey,
do team
hey.
calls, so I'm like, whatever. But
Sorry, Melissa, if I get them tipsy.
no, you're not. You are not sorry at all.
I'm not.
No, you're not. Okay. So, oh yeah. You are definitely not sorry.
I'm not.
You're never sorry.
I'm not.
Even when I text you in the morning and I say, "Hey man, I am totally hungover," you're like, "What did you say to me?" You're like, "Don't be a pussy" or something. I don't even know.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But
We usually try to keep it PG-13.
But Alan brings up a good point. We could do that. I mean, it's something we can think about. I wouldn't do that every show. I'd like to have it as a surprise.
I
to
do
think
too.
about or to talk about what we're drinking that day. I don't know. It's
Because
kinda,
believe it or not, guys, we just do this on the fly.
we do a lot of it on the fly. I mean, we
Yep.
come up with a topic beforehand,
Yep.
obviously, but what we actually drink is kind of later. Mick said he wants drunk Josh on the call tonight. So, all right. Hey.
I got you, Mick.
Maybe a possibility. All right. So, geez, dude, I'm still getting text messages and I close out of it. So,
Romance tequila is amazing, but can't find any more. I've never had that.
never
okay?
had romance. Yeah.
No.
Dannon asked, how many have we already had? Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drinks.
This is our 4th drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also had a hell of a lot of quesadillas.
We did.
That's
Well,
your-
yeah.
That's your
we
way.
did.
Well, dude, we had a lot of quesadillas earlier.
We did.
Yeah, no,
Mama V hooks it up.
she hooked us up for sure.
All right, so
right.
I need you to stop being an enfermera. I need you to finish that. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but Mick gave me permission, so it is what it is.
All right, done. Let's go ahead and let's get to the Jack Daniels.
Right here.
Smell
this
it
is
first.
it. Look at that.
Let's smell it.
You always gotta smell it first, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. You gotta
So
make sure.
here we are. Look. Beautiful. See, I'm even gonna go back to it. So I had to stop there, but you know. So,
I know you had to stop there.
ooh, bro, do you realize we're about to crack this bad boy open?
Let
for
me-
the very
let me
first
do
time.
it.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will say this bottle is from my good Rat Pack buddies.
Okay.
They got it for the Man Cave opening.
Nice.
So-
thank you, Rat Pack.
It was Mikey and Joel.
Okay.
Mick did not get me anything. I just want
No?
to point that out. Yeah, he did not get me anything for the Man Cave opening.
Did I get anything for them? Actually, we did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. All right, so.
Well, I'm not calling you out,
Yeah.
Mick, but I am calling you out a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
All right, you done, enfermera?
I'm done, dude. What
All
else
right.
do you want? There's nothing else in here.
I need some fresh ice.
Yeah, well, we're going to be drinking some Jack Select, so we need to make sure.
Start this fresh.
All right.
Are you experiencing technical difficulties?
Yeah, always.
Like I said, it wouldn't be us.
This is such a good freaking whiskey, man.
That definitely became one of my favorite whiskeys.
Oh, man, that smells so good. That's what we're drinking. Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select.
That's you.
100. This is me? All right.
You realize one day we almost drank half of one of these bottles?
I know.
But don't we drink like that? Thank you, sir.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Oh man, this is... Guys, I'm not even exaggerating. This smells so good. Super smooth and flavorful.
You know what the weirdest thing? Here's the thing about this is really smooth.
Yes.
This is just as smooth. It's just a totally different taste.
Flavor. The
Flavor,
profile is completely different.
But I don't know how to describe it. That's the problem. I'm not some professional describer.
Me neither. But look, guys, when we tell you something's good, something's good.
Yeah, if you guys want to spend the money, seriously, if you want to
Yes.
spend the money and you want to get a good whiskey,
That one's it.
the Sinatra Select is
Yes.
the one to get. And this is our second bottle of Sinatra Select. So I'm not sure how to describe the smell. I don't know. Really oaky.
Super oaky.
Yeah.
It's very woody.
What did Mick say? He said, "I bought your kid's first dirt bike." That's true, man. He did.
He did.
No, he did. He bought
did.
it. He bought him a little dirt bike, and little bro dude, man, he loves that. He cannot. By the way, Mick, he cannot wait to get on a real bike and get out
Oh,
to your
Mr.
track. He
Damien
talks
is
about
getting
it
technical.
all the time.
Sinatra
Yeah.
profile.
Damien.
Aroma of apples, plums, and ripe fruit mingled with charred oak. Notes of butterscotch and caramel on a palate give away to a
He
pleasant
definitely
heavy
Googled that
spice.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he Googled that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Damn. Well, I wouldn't get all that, bro, but yeah, it's...
He said apples. Okay, maybe
Let me see. I don't get apples.
I do.
though.
I smell apples for sure.
I'm more with the plums. But thank you for all that information, Damien.
You want to know something really interesting about this? Is that every time, if you would go and Google flavor profile of each whiskey, you understand. Have you ever done that?
No.
So some of the whiskeys that we drink, go and Google it and read the different reviews. Every single review is different.
Yeah, well, and I could honestly say that. It's kind of like men's fragrances. The bottle smells one way, but then when you spray it on other people, it's just different. But
I mean, but here's the thing: it's all subjective. It just comes
Yeah.
down to you and what you smell, what you taste. People are gonna smell different things. Oh, Papa Spence is on. Dad, what's up, man?
what's up, Papa Spencer?
Yeah. So, little thing about Damien. So, when we were doing our whiskey and winning happy hour, which turned into happy 5 hours the other night, Damien stayed the whole freaking time.
You're a rock star, Damien.
He did. Yeah, he stayed the whole time,
right.
man.
So K. Vincent, sweet dry. I would have to say it's definitely on the sweeter tone, but it's not dry at all. It's super, super smooth.
Yeah, I would say it's sweeter. I don't get dry from this at all.
Definitely the rye has more of a drier finish than this. It's so good though. So good.
It's really good. All right, so let's talk about what was our topic tonight?
Today we were gonna talk about what people are doing at home while they're basically
Quarantined.
okay, and things that you can possibly do to better yourself, to get through the whole thing. I personally can't stay at home. I'm one of the, what do they call it now? It's the
Essential workers.
I'm an essential worker because I'm in the food industry. So I don't stay home. But you stay home. But you work from home normally, so
Well, I've stayed home since 2010.
Yeah,
Literally
so-
every day since 2010.
so I think he has a better.
Let's start off because,
Yeah.
and we got to say, for those of you who have lost your jobs, oh my God, like we feel just totally awful for you right now. And
Yep.
and I think the updated number, and I don't know if this is right. I thought I saw today, and correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody who is a numbers person paying attention to all this stuff. I think they said that 5 million plus people are jobless right now.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the correct number, but I know it's way up there. I'm doing whatever I can to keep everybody in my warehouse employed, but it's becoming very difficult.
It's crazy, man, because if you look at the airline industry or you look at the restaurant industry or the cruise line industry,
Let's look at Vegas.
God, yeah,
How many
Vegas is
people-
done, man.
It's dead.
Yeah, and I even think so. We have a buddy that he's a fellow Beachbody coach, and he lives in Vegas and he works for the MGM. He's been like their doorman forever.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it's the weirdest thing because everything is shut down. Everything is shut down right now. So people are
crap.
telling me
10 million now.
Million now.
Dude, that's insane.
That's Great Depression numbers.
It has to be. And it's going to be. We were just talking about that at the house. It was just the fact of how many people are unemployed and where are we going to be here in the next few weeks when people really start struggling.
Dude, it's awful, man.
It is awful.
It is absolutely awful. I was watching the news, and I never watch the news. Seriously, I never watch the news.
I'm the same way, bro. Like, I don't.
The other night, I was watching the news, and there was a hotel CEO that got on. And he just got on and said, you guys don't know how much this is impacting the hotel industry. He said that they are 95% below what they were last year.
That's insane, bro.
How do you survive from that? Even major companies, even major companies that have been around for years, how do you survive from that? Fortunately, we have a stimulus coming to where it's going to benefit them. But if this goes any longer than what it is for the next 30 days, what are you going to do? What are companies going to do? There's going to be
they survive?
There's going to be, and what people, I don't know if people just don't understand this, but if major corporations go out of business, you're talking about millions upon millions of more people that are without jobs. And we already see that there's 10 million people without jobs. This is awful, dude.
And how long have we been in this? So now let's think about this.
3
30
weeks.
days.
We're 3 weeks into this
Yeah,
already.
so let's
we're
think another 3 weeks. We're going to be 20, 30 million people out of a job. That's insane. It is insane, man. The numbers are insane.
I mean, fortunately, there is unemployment, but I hear it's very hard to get unemployment right now.
yeah. Do you know how flooded that thing is?
I can't even imagine, man.
It's yeah. So
Well, he just said 10 million. Last week it was 2.5 million.
yeah. So look at that. In
A
one
jump
week.
of 7.5 million in 1 week.
Yeah.
1 week,
Crazy.
dude. It's just insane. This is insane, and I just don't know. And we were talking about this earlier. I don't know what you do to recover. I have no idea. I don't know how these
I
companies
mean,
recover.
this is worse than 2008. Like,
way worse.
beyond, you know? And how do you recover? But back to the subject. What are you guys doing? How do you guys balance kids at home, schoolwork? If you work from home, how do you do that? How do you balance? And what are you doing to keep yourself entertained?
Right. So for me, and I've talked about this a lot already, the one thing that obviously I've been working from home since 2010. The one thing for me that has kept a normalcy and a routine is my workouts.
Yeah,
It has been.
Because
So
you're super consistent with that.
I'm super consistent every single morning. I literally wake up. I take my Energize, which is a pre-workout supplement, within 2 minutes of waking up, and then I'm out in the gym within 5 minutes, and I'm doing my workout every single day, and that keeps me. It keeps me on a. I don't know, and I know that might sound weird, but it keeps me on a routine, on a schedule, to where it almost feels like this is
Like
a
it's
normal
normal
day.
for
It
you.
is a normal day, and I know for a lot of people, maybe that's the same thing. I don't know, but yeah, dude, people are at home. A lot of people are at home. A lot of people are homeschooling. Well, everybody's homeschooling.
Everybody's
now.
homeschooling, you
And
know?
this is a super difficult situation, and we kind of hinted about that earlier. We talked about homeschooling and the struggling with homeschooling and giving teachers credit. How do you balance life?
That's the tricky part.
That is
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
How do you balance teaching kids and cleaning and cooking and working out and working? How do you do this all at once?
It's a big juggle, you know. Veronica's gonna be home now, and that takes part of that balance of the girls and whatnot. But even then, how many other people don't have that luxury or are in a worse situation where
Right.
both parents are there, but they're not getting any income, and then the stress starts kicking in.
Right.
How are we gonna pay for this? How are we gonna do this? How is this gonna happen? So
And that's the scary thing.
yes.
It's the scary thing when you get to the point to where you don't know if you can pay for your rent, or you don't know if you can pay your utility bills the next month, because you just don't have jobs.
Yep.
They're gone.
So I seen a thing today on for Plano. Plano is they're having a big old debate because Plano is starting to send out non-payment for water. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. That's how could you do that? How are people supposed to wash their hands at home?
That's true. That is true, right?
It's insane, man. So, we're definitely going to be going into some harder times, and we just got to stay positive,
But going back to what we were talking about, and I think Lawrence, and I don't know if he's on the show, he asked in the Whiskey and Winning private group. By the way, if you guys are not a part of that group, request to be a part of that group.
Yeah,
just go to
join
my page.
us.
Yeah, it's an awesome time over there. We do some videos and stuff in there. But Lawrence asked, well, what do you do to balance? And I think that it really comes down to prioritizing your time and a structure to your time. So for me, I get up, I work out, and it's a routine. And here's the thing, guys, life is always changing. Things are always changing. We have to adjust with it. We don't have a choice.
To adapt.
We don't have a choice.
No, there's no choice.
No, we have to adapt. We have to
Yes.
just figure it out. What you guys have to do is you have to prioritize your time. So if you are going to work out, get up earlier if you have to. Do your workout. Then teach your kids. Do what you have to do to teach your kids. And then if you have to do the work, then do the work. But you have to, and I talk about this in my book, Just Suck It Up, a lot. You have to separate your time during your day. You have to. But
I think you should have the same structure you would, like for myself, that I actually go to a job and I have a structure. I go in, I take a lunch, I do this, I do that.
you have a routine and a
Yeah.
structure that you do.
Yeah, I walk in, I do the exact same thing every morning that I walk into this place.
And the key is that you don't allow tasks to interfere with each other.
Yes.
So if you're going to work out, freaking work out. Don't be on your phone dicking around. If you're going to work, you better work. Same
Yep.
thing. Try to get to a space. Maybe you and your spouse can work something out to where the time you figure something out to where you have dedicated work time. And that's the thing. You have to, especially right now. If you're working out at home, working from home, you have to have that separated time. You have to figure out a schedule. You have to structure your day. And there's just no going around.
There has to be so much balance right now, okay?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, for a lot of families, there's going to be the problem of, okay, we used to have this income, now we don't have this income. And how do you balance that from the routine of dealing with the kids, dealing with the school, dealing with everything? So right now is the time, you know, this man right here came up with whiskey and winning. Got to have a winning attitude, have to have a positive attitude. And at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's going to get us through it is your mindset. I'm a big believer in that.
That's really what it comes down to. And it's funny because you and I talked about it earlier, is you have to, for these people, and this is a weird thing right now. For people who are out of jobs.
Yeah.
Guys, you have to find something else that you can do. You have to find something else.
And you might be blessed with the fact that, okay, so you finally make it through you breached the system and you're able to get unemployment. It's time to think about, okay, what else can I do?
Yeah.
What else can I be as far as being very productive versus going through a Netflix show?
Well, and that's it. Is
right?
How are you spending your time that you're at
Yes.
home? And I understand for everybody who has kids that is a full-time responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, listen, guys, you have the time, and it comes down to excuses. You especially when it comes to financially. Like,
Yes.
I understand that some of you or a lot of you might be collecting unemployment, but you have to find a way to where you can earn an additional income for your house. You just have to. So what are you doing? How are you spending that time? Are you sitting there and browsing social media? Because to be honest with you guys, there's a lot of people who are just bombarding social media right now because it's all they do. They're sitting there on their phones the whole day.
Netflix
Same
is
thing with
killing it.
Netflix.
It's killing it.
By the way, Ozark is a hell of a show.
Oh,
Have you
really?
watched? Oh my
I've
god,
never
dude.
watched
You
it.
gotta watch
All right.
Ozark.
Okay.
So, but it is a really good show.
And here we are about talking about not going on.
For real, it's a really good show, and you
All
guys
right.
probably can agree with that.
Yeah.
So, but it comes down to that: is listen, if you really want to do something, you have to just do it. There's time to do it. You have to prioritize your time. Just figure it out. Stop watching Netflix. Stop browsing social media. But if you want to find a solution, you want to find a way to earn additional income, there are so many options out there. Yes, what I do is an option with network marketing, but there's so many other things that you can do as well. There's so many, seriously, the opportunities are endless.
Now with online courses for college, there's just so many options out there that people can do.
And that's the question. What are you doing with your time?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your time?
And I think that's the biggest part about this show today is what are we doing with that extra time that we're spending at home? Are we being productive with it? Right. Are we having the winning attitude with it?
And that's it. You have to have a winning attitude.
Yes.
Right now, guys, this is a dark time, and we talked about this before. It's a very dark time, and people are struggling.
Uncharted waters.
But you have an option, right? You have a choice in how you react to the struggles. You can sit there and you can kind of become depressed or get absorbed into all the bullshit that's happening and all the fear. And yes, there is a lot of fear going on.
There is.
A ton of fear. And I hate the media, guys. I really, really hate the media because of the fear that they've created surrounding this coronavirus. I'm not taking away from the severity of this coronavirus,
yes.
because it is a very serious situation, but at the same time, the media has fed into the fear. They have fed into it, and they've created the fear, and people they're
sucking it up.
They're sucking it up.
Yeah,
but you
completely.
can't. You have to stay positive. You have to figure out ways for you and your family to be happy. You have to figure out another solution if you have lost your job. That's just reality. That's just the way it has to be. But it's all a mindset. It really comes down to a winning attitude and a mindset thing.
That one, you're going to get through it. Two, your faith is in the right spot. Guess what?
Well, we are.
He is in control.
Absolutely.
We cannot change what he's planned, and we're not ever going to be able to change it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's the mindset.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We can't control what's happening right now. We just
Because
can't.
you know what? If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, it'd be Christmas every day, sir.
I've never heard of that, but that is fantastic. But seriously, guys, I know things are hard. And I hope that this show has been that kind of escape for you. It has been for us. I
It
know.
is. I mean,
it is.
We literally look forward to being here for an hour with you
Yeah.
guys. And, you know,
Please share this.
Yes.
And tag your buddies. We would love to have more people on here and just interact. We love to
Yes.
interact with you guys, as you guys can see every single
definitely
week.
love
It would
the
be
interaction.
Yeah, it would be fantastic to have more of you guys on here. And but yeah, you got to stay positive right now. Just we're gonna get through this.
Yes.
We are gonna get through this. And I said this on Facebook the other day, and I truly mean it, guys. If you guys need help or you want to talk, I am here to talk. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, a lot of shit. And I've been through some dark times, and I've gotten out of every single one of them. If you are in that dark time, please come to me. Please talk to me. I would be more than happy to talk with you and help you get through it. I get it. But listen, Whiskey and Winning episode 5 has to end because I
Yes.
got a team call now.
But you know what? On a positive note, see what my hat says?
Life is good.
And it is.
Oh
See,
yeah,
look
it's
at
good,
that.
man.
See, life is good. And
It
it's
is.
what we make of it.
Life is fantastic, man.
Yes,
It is.
So, and we're blessed to be able to have it. So,
You guys rock. Thank you so much for tuning in for Whiskey and Winning episode number
Yes.
5. We will see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And you guys have a good weekend.
yes.
It's a
Because
weekend.
we definitely will have a great
yeah.
weekend.
Have a party in your house.
Yes.
Go and drink. Have
Yes.
some fun.
Yes. Always. Deuces.
See you guys.
All right, dude. Do your show. Do your